gripping, and as your pressure goes that way, that rotates your hips open. You get rid of the slider of your body suddenly gripping the surface and doing something really weird. Coming through, they have that left side going up and left and clearing. Now they're not to stop, because you've got the early extension, hump, high handle, hook and block, right? So the 3 drills, because we want to learn how to do one thing going back, we still want to add more coil up and more load. And then from here, you want to learn what it feels like to actually use the ground, because at the moment as you're coming down, you've got more that way. You actually want to feel what it's like to actually push off the ground to push you back that way, which actually not only does it increase the speed of the club through impact, it also gets the swing direction working more round on plane, which will reduce this block hook miss. So you're going to increase both speed and accuracy. So first one, got a slider here. Now you can substitute a slider for a bit of cardboard, and you want to have it slippery on purpose. So you pop it under the ball of your left foot, and you just want to have swings where you get used to going up to the top, right? And then from here, when you get to the top, you want to have some pressure on the slider. So as you're going back, get some pressure on the slider, and then from there, as you come down, you want to push the slider that way. Literally as if you had your foot and you were pushing your foot through your shoe that way, as your pelvis feels like your pelvis is staying back. So you're pushing your foot there, and to push your foot there without losing balance, you notice that if you go that way with it, you're going to fall over, right? So by having the slider there, it automatically trains you to have the feeling of pushing, and your pelvis stays back as the club comes down. So that's number 1, which will give you an amazing feeling when you... The advancement of that, which we won't worry about yet, because we're going to mainly work on follow through, but the advancement of that is getting more counter rotation going through. So you would actually go, it's way too complicated, but you would actually go, as you go back, you would slide this foot here and then slide that foot there. And that would give you the feeling of actually using the ground going back to then use the ground going through. So you'd have a whole bunch of action reactions. But for the moment, the first level is just get used to that as you're coming down, getting that going. Once we've done that one, that's level 1. Level 2 is using this. Now, this obviously is very good. You can do this with socks on tiles. It's brilliant. Or if you want to go on the range mat and hit balls, this is just a shelf from there, just something that's slippery, right? Plank of wood, anything. You don't want to have grip. So anything that has grip underneath it is not great. What you do here is you go to the top, and then you actually, as you come down, make the board rotate to the right. Skateboard board would be good too. Not rotate the board open, you rotate it to the right, because then as soon as you get rid of the board, you'll suddenly feel your hips actually... There's someone that plays golf like that. Some guy called Scheffler does that, right? You have that feeling. And then once you've got those 2 feels, that's going to improve a ton. And then the last thing, which is a vertical force, once you've got those 2 put together, we do the trail foot back. We'll get rid of this. Sorry, trail foot back, right foot back. Start with our left foot forward. You have a big old backswing. You can load everything up. And then from here, as you come down, you jump that left foot back. So you end up balanced and your pelvis is moved back. And that's a great way to learn what it feels like to load the lead and have the club accelerating as you get your left side up and open and out of the way. Very much an anti-block, anti-hook move. And you see most tour players out there, regardless of who they are, as they're coming through, they have that left side going up and left and clearing. Now they're not trying to jump in reality, they just have so much load that it's pushing them off the ground, which obviously also accelerates the club head through nicely, as opposed to being at the moment where we've got this going on, right? And then, so those are the 3 in that order of progression. Slider first, counter rotation, and then the jump. And then you'll have all 3. You'll be learning what it feels like to load, what it feels like to rotate and what it feels like to get extension up correctly, not the pelvis going that way, the pelvis actually working up into the target, which will increase the speed and reduce the path to the right or neutralize the swing direction.